for Liberty Camp 1773.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Lord, protect us today as we go to battle with the British.
The American flag represents freedom, justice, and the struggle of the colonists who rebelled against an unjust British rule. It has been the symbol of our country since June of 1777.
Yeah. Can you do that?
I want you folks to write your name if you can. If you can't, you can print it. Okay, ready? Fire!
Okay.
We have expounded every patience to obtain a peaceful solution, but more and more injustices were heaped upon us. We then responded resoundingly with demonstrations and other actions to make our displeasures known.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
I wanted to tell you about when I got back from the war. When I first came back, I noticed there was 2 bullet holes on this side and 2 on that side. Well, when I opened my coat, there was nothing there. That was Almighty God protecting me and my soldiers.
It was originally called Pretzelia, and that's where we get our word pretzel. The main people who made them moved to Pennsylvania. And one day, the baker's apprentice fell asleep. And when he woke up, he couldn't remember how long he had been baking for. And he put them 2 hours.
Because we didn't have refrigeration, a lot of our vegetables we had to dry. In order to cook on a fire, I had to go get the wood.
We're trying to see. I'm going to put it in the dry grass, wrap it up. Now.
Oh my God. Okay.
You have to pay the store owner 3 cents per item that you have, plus another penny for taxes. We need to get your paper stamp. Stamp it.
Very simple. Stop. Look. So, remember, this little stop, right? You ready? I can't fool them. They're right on top of things.
Which means that the British are coming by.
Where are Paul Revere, William Dawes, and Samuel Prescott? They're on duty for the ride tonight.
The British are coming! Time to supply! The British! Time to supply! Time to supply! The British are coming! Time to supply!
Fold the paper from left side all the way over to the right. One snip. What did I get? A star.
This is Mr. Adams back to tell us what's happening today.
We've been meeting for quite some time, and we have accomplished a few things. We've all agreed that things don't seem to be getting any better. So now we're here at the Second Continental Congress. Do you know what we're working on now? A new government.
Maybe you just better get back in there
I
and
need
get
to
back
get
to
back
work.
in and make sure they don't change anything.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Almost bubbling over. I wish it were.
Get a bubble!
Oh, right on the edge.
A little more.
You guys are the British Imperial Army. What that means is that you are the world power.
I did it again.
The battle has begun.
Again!
prisoners with respect. Do not harm them. We will steal away tonight and plan our attack on Princeton. I will send Mercer to destroy the acid pink bridge so they are unable to cross.
I'm afraid that Mercer did not make it. Colonel Caldwater's troops stayed, but they were going.
Okay. Cool. You guys enjoying your cakes?
Yes, yeah.
Carefully now, I will pour the hot lead into the bullet mold. Inside this bullet mold is this. Why do I make musket balls?
Fight the British.
To fight the British.
Okay, this is the Treaty of Paris of 1783, which both sides, the British and now America, has to sign. He is going to surrender the sword, but this is not General Cornwallis. General Washington does not accept the sword. The war is over, and we've won! Yay! 1, 2, 3.
That's it. See how they do that?
We're coming.
You're gonna work all the way to the other side. Now this is ready for the next one. Ready?
Black War.
Remember that.
To do that, here we go. Here we go. I think I've heard about it. Keep going.
So you want to switch the circulation?
Using your thumbs?
Yeah, your magic rubbed off on us, dude. Here, I'm gonna decorate it.
The 8th state to ratify was South Carolina.
Carolina right here.
Wow, very good.
All right, the last state to ratify was Little Rhode Island.
Well, good job.
First Amendment is the freedom of religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. Number 7 is that everyone has a right to a trial by jury. Number 10 is powers not given to the federal government by the Constitution belongs to the state.
Roll! Go, 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 go! Roll! Alright, hold him so he can throw it. Pick up the ball.
You know, these men, they study governments that have ruled throughout the world. They try to figure out what is best for our country. They try to figure out a form of government, one that we could rule over, not just a monarchy and a king.
That's it. Good job. Yeah, just whack it really hard. Good job. Now hang it up. But to keep them all winter long, we dry them and hang them by the fireplace.
Now, in order to load the musket, I would reach into my cartridge box and I pull out a cartridge. I flip up the little tab, bite off the end. I pour just a pinch of powder in the pan here. I pour all the rest of the powder down in the barrel, the muzzle. And the ramrod would push the paper all the way down. I have to remove the ramrod, raise my musket, and I see a red coat over there by the barn.
I just saw a poster that showed the 3 branches of government. Someone drew a picture of a 3-headed eagle. What a beautiful idea.
Now let's tie you all together with this cloth that you have to function as one. Now, try to walk.
Okay, you're gonna get very far if you try to do that.
Now walk together in the same direction.
Okay, go to the right.
Now are you getting somewhere?
Yes.
This is how government is supposed to work.
And over in this corner we have the Oneidas. And over in this corner right here, we have the Cayugas, people of the swamp. People over here. Very big tribe. These are the Seneca. Over there, a very big tribe, the people of the Flint. These are known as the Mohawks. And you all, the very largest tribe there is in the Iroquois Nation, the Onondagas.
At 5 years old, your father would bring you to me and go, "My good sir, my son wishes to learn your craft." At age 18, I would take this hammer and I would hand it to you and say, "The best of luck to you."
Why didn't you want to write the document that listed our grievances to the king?
Well, there were 3 reasons that I thought that you should write it. Number 1, You're a much better writer than I am. Number two, you're a Virginian, and Virginia is the largest and most influential colony. And number three is that you're way more popular.
So when the British soldiers came over and they saw these country hicks, you know, they called them Yankee Doodles, and they were trying to imitate the House of Macaroni.
No one goes home and says, Miss Rita gave me a gun to play with, because I'm not giving you a gun to play with. I'm giving you a toy. How do you know it's a toy, Miss Felicity?
Because of the orange cap.
Yes. The British are coming. Muster at the Old North Church.
Let's go!
Find a way to
crap,
hurt
this is
themselves.
actually
Use
pretty
a double hat strategy. Very effective.
Let's go!
How sweet.
See this big long lake? That's Lake Champlain. And it connects to this river that goes all the way down to New York City. That's the Hudson River. The British attacked Washington, D.C., and they set fire to the White House. And President Madison and his wife had to run for their lives and get out of there to escape the British. While that was going on, they decided that they were going to attack up here because they wanted control of that lake.
It's difficult to learn. It's very difficult. I'm not a spinner. There, I got it. Girls, you've been doing this all day. After you got all the cooking and all the beds made and the floor swept.
And therefore I suggested, while the war was going on in 1781 at House of Purchases, that we cede all of our land to our Confederacy of States. But that each one should be divided into territories 100 by 150 miles. And the other stipulation was, before we would give this land to the Confederacy, that a portion of every one of these territories be set aside to be settlements and land grants for our veterans of the Revolutionary War. You have a question, sir.
Is that one of these
Savage
savage animals?
animals? Oh, that tree is, that's a meal in where we come from in Virginia.
Oh, isn't that a squirrel?
That's squirrel.
So he didn't get a chance to see my signal yet.
I did.
Yeah, keep watching. Okay, pop in. Get in quick, quick, quick. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, he's there.
That's prickly. I like walking on it in my bare feet.
Okay, back up here.
We learned that Ben Franklin printed 10,000 almanacs in a year. I also learned about the sun, the Liberty Tree, and the suns. I learned that a long time ago they wrote with quills. We learned from the Indians that teamwork. We needed teamwork to defeat the British. But I did learn that they rather preferred possum than raccoon. I learned how to make a Betsy Ross star. I learned that Thomas Paine wrote Common Sense. I learned that Massachusetts was the 6th state. I learned that there were 10 Bills of Rights. I learned that it takes almost all day to crush 5 kernels of corn. I learned that at age 5 you could be a blacksmith.
I learned at the Battle of Trenton, when we surprised the Hessians, that we didn't lose any American soldiers to combat. The only person that was injured was actually James Madison.